Even as Pakistan is desperately trying to project its Army Chief Asim Munir as a peacemaker, the reality on the ground is stark. As per Reuters, at least 20 civilians have been killed because of a brutal crackdown by Asim Munir's forces in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. However, the local report suggests that the death toll could be 3 times higher. 3 times higher. Pakistan-occupied Kashmir bracing for a bigger showdown. The protesters have given an ultimatum to Islamabad to fulfill their demands by tonight. Take a look.
डिक्लेयर किए ये देखें ये जितनी भी पब्लिक आपको नजर आ रही है इसको बोला जाता है कि ये सब लोग दहशतगर्द हैं। आप लोग अब मुझे देख के बताएं जरा ये आपको दहशतगर्द लगते हैं? ये नहीं, अभी एक तवील दुआ हुई है कामयाबी के लिए। ये देखें इस तरह के बुजुर्ग भी इसमें मौजूद हैं जो
These visuals showing how the protests organized by civil society group Joint Awami Action Committee, JAAC, have gained strength amid internet blackout and rising anger against Asim Munir's forces. Over 70,000 people, including women, staging a peaceful sit-in at Rawalkote's Eidgah ground, undeterred by the crackdown. Also, the visible participation of children has become a crucial aspect of that unrest. At the main protest site in Rawalkote, dozens of school children held placards reading, "Pakistani forces out. Pakistani forces are killing Kashmiris. We want basic rights and food is blocked." Among the messages that were on display, food is blocked, internet is turned off, quote unquote, in further embarrassment for the Munir-led military establishment. Children openly chanted slogans seeking freedom from Pakistan's illegal occupation. And this sentiment was echoed by hundreds of women marching in another area of PoK as well. They not only demanded independence, but also criticized the Pakistani government and the military as illegal occupiers. The protests have now entered the 20th day, with a shutter-down strike still in place, addressing the charged-up protesters in Rawalkote. In fact, the JAC leader recalled Pakistan military's long history of violence against Bengalis, Baloch, Pashtun communities. He has issued a major warning that over 100,000 protesters will march towards Muzaffarabad if the demands are not accepted.
रास्ते से हट जाओ, रास्ते से हट जाओ, रास्ते से हट के हमारे मुतालबात हैं, वो मुतालबात जिन पर क्या लोग हैं, तुमने बंगालियों को मारा है, बलोचियों को मारा झूठ बोल के, पख्तूनों को मारा झूठ बोल के, तुमने यार इस खित्ते के मेहनतकश मजदूरों को मारा झूठ बोल के, क्या समझते हो कश्मीरियों को भी मारोगे झूठ बोल के?
These protests were originally ignited by a ban on the civil society group Joint Awami Action Committee, JAAC, which put forward 38 demands, including the abolition of 12 seats in the so-called Legislative Assembly, which are dominated by Pakistanis. Instead of holding negotiations, Asim Munir resorted to the use of brute force, with police and Pakistan Army personnel opening fire and tear gas at innocent protesters. While the Pakistan government has been trying to downplay the unrest, locals staunchly refuted this narrative and highlighted how the internet shutdown has impacted everyday lives. Listen to this.
कनेक्टिविटी न होने की वजह से बहुत प्रॉब्लम है और मैं आपको बताऊं कि मैं 2-3 दफ़ा गड़िया विपुला गया हूं ताकि इजी पैसे से कोई पैसे लेके इजी पैसे में पैसे भी नहीं होते तो जो हमारे एटीएम है इधर चल नहीं रहे तो बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है। मेरा एटीएम में लास्ट टाइम गया हूं तो वो कैप्चर हो गया है गड़िया विपुला में तो अभी मैं बिल्कुल नहरता हूँ ना मेरे पास चेकबुक है और एटीएम उधर पड़ा हुआ है तो सर बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है।
Asim Munir's crackdown on dissent is not limited to PoK alone. The crackdown is not limited to PoK alone. Balochistan is also under the radar. One of the region's key human rights activists, Mehrang Baloch, was sentenced to life imprisonment in a case involving the death of paramilitary personnel in Gwadar in July 2024, reportedly. Dr. Baloch is the organizer of a human rights group. She has been at the forefront, in fact, of exposing Pakistan's oppression against the Baloch community. The human rights activist has also regularly flagged forced disappearances of people in Balochistan. In recent years, she has gained international acclaim and was also nominated for the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize. Stressing that false cases cannot bury the truth, the organization termed the court verdict an expression of hatred against the Baloch community. Not just that, the outfit has called for a complete shutter-down strike across Balochistan on Wednesday. In PoK, the security situation continues to worsen under Asim Munir's watch. Over the weekend, at least 7 people were killed while 3 others were injured in Banu when explosives planted along the roadside detonated, hitting a passenger van. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.